Hello, my friends. There is some singing in the background. Hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. This was the tune of Handel's Messiah. So this is me talking. Here I get messages all over the place. And what to do? All I can do is eating cakes, doing nothing, in as long time as possible. So today is a cloudy day. It is rather late because I got some visitor from Norway, Kongsberg, and it was a pleasant, nice visiting hours. So now I have to visit him again. I see something in the background that doesn't really look nice, but I have to fix it in order to make it happen. What is the topic today? I ask myself. I don't really know. The cloud is sky. It's cloudy sky, and what can we say about present now and present now, future and past? The future is the past, and the past will be the future. So I slept rather poor tonight. Woke up very, very early. Didn't get enough sleep. But that is what it is. And maybe this is going to be some crazy tour. Now, what is there to do? I think what I want to talk about is about using your own resources as the healing process for their life. If you do what you feel you want to do, what you feel is right, what you are driven to do, urged to do, that you have to do, in order to get it done, and you get it gives a lot of sense to it, even if people don't give sense to it, but it can be very important to do it anyway, because when you are low, you are directed by people that seems to say, I know you. So they define you. They want you to do what they want you to do. Less than nothing. So it can be very hard for the human mental mind to cope with all these kind of expectations, all these kind of motivators that are just in a disturbing, it have a disturbing function, not a motivating and not a good function. But if you can keep silent for some moments if you can be still for just some time to reflect, to contemplate, not even that, just be still. That is where some type of input is getting in. It's very important to have this kind of input into the human conscience, the human sense, that we are driven from something like a void, not from something like some materialistic thing, but out of void we give sense to everything. It's a philosophical approach to let nothingness inspire you. And when that is happening, you have a fresh source of upcoming the wellspring that is within you. That is a creativity, wellspring of creativity. That is very important, to keep this silence, to keep this void within your midst. It's the calmness, the peaceful, but it can also be during hardship and turmoil. As long as you can. I told my daughter when she started a new job that if you find some kind of a mental environment that is good to capture in, keep that very personal environment in your own mind, in any space, in any place you are. That would be very good, because it is sometimes hard to be out there, to be exposed for everything. But if you can keep a kind of a in any place that is only your room, that you are in your mental state of mind, that you are in your own room, if that is needed. If you want communion, that is also very good. So communion is very good, but also when you need to be all alone, get just this spatial environment where you can get inspired. But you need first and foremost the peace and tranquility. The room is for you, it's privacy, it's a privacy room. So try to get that kind of privacy before you go into the social community that our workplace is. So she was keeping that in mind, what I told her, and she said that was very smart said, because that was what I was looking for. This kind of spatial mental spatial place that is safe. You can keep it. If you are able to do it, you can keep it. And if someone is intruding, you know that you know how to arrest it. So that is very good to keep this cozy feeling, this safe feeling, this feeling of autonomy, of independence. Keep that, and you will have a wellspring of creativity. It is very important that you see yourself into the degree that you get so fed up with yourself that you have to explode. So that is my idea of creativity, that you need to have your room in order to get this inspiration. Because where does the inspiration come from? It is very interesting questions. As long as you don't really know, it's very intriguing. But if you know, you have nothing to do there, just to get further away. But in order to keep contact with yourself, your own harmonic music tune in voice and spirit and feeling, keep that, and you will be harmonized with yourself and your creator. Your creator shouldn't be a distant figure. Everybody should seek to have this harmony with the creator. Because the creator, who is that? Of course, either it's your parent, but it need to have a good relationship with your parents, and if that is not able to do, you go to the level above the parents, the will that wanted you to be who you are and to be, keep you safe, keep you there, keep you. So that is the contact. That kind of contact is so important to keep, because it is all about yourself. Your belonging, your relevance, where you are belong. So this is more or less a religious theme of itself, that you need to have this sense of selfness, that you are who you are, but also this void that capture it all, that you really don't know how to define everything. Either you have a hard time defining God, or how to define yourself. You can be in a so existential void that you don't really know who is who. But that is okay. I am there most of the time, and as long as you can accept and embrace this kind of questions, this kind of uncertainty, it's very good. You become sane. Because when you can see yourself in that way, you have so far beyond capability of the normal senses that you regard yourself as a physical, non-existing physical entity. But still you are here, still you are there, still I am here. So it's good to have this kind of creativity, which is out of maybe a confusion. Confusion is it's a fusion is taking place. This confusion is you try to fix something that seems to be very hard and it is confusing you, but still it's something a nut case that you need to figure out. But as long as that is going to happen over and over again, it can be good, because it is there you have this creativity, this craziness, along with sanity. That is a very good harmony. Everything can't be straightforward. Something need to be void. And when people are let to do what they feel urged to do, it's very beautiful. It's the nicest thing. Only when they want to copy others because of their fame and fortune, that is where they miss out. They misunderstand everything. So when you are independent, when you trust yourself, that is where you don't really care about the naysayers, those that doesn't really believe in what you are doing, but you are convinced. You are standing tall, straight, and someone need to do that in your place, and that's you. So you are my business, and it's very to keep this honest mind that not everything is straight, not everything is simplicity, yet it should be, but keep it simple. So where am I going with this? You see, I think that all the people, they are, I think it is more relevant here in Norway than many other places, because when you reach the age of 50 and above that, you are more or less regarded as a non-relevance to the world, to the society, because your opinions is old-fashioned. And I talked with my cousin here that was visiting me, and I said to him something that we had our opinion in the past time, that a divorced man or a lady shouldn't have some leadership in a church, because it's led by example. And he laughed, because he said that is for us old timers. That is an opinion for us old timers. Yeah, but this is a solid opinion, because it is based on some values. Leaders today need this kind of value, because it is, you lead by example. And I said to him, I'm divorced, so I don't regard my place to be a leader for other people. I don't want to have that kind of status. I don't want to go into leadership, because I think that my story, my life, isn't that good enough to show that there is a proof that what my word is holding, because I failed on my words. That is a simple fact. I failed on my words. When I divorced, I failed on my words. My promise. And I take that very seriously. It is self-excluding, self-nullification. I don't go into churches today to be a leader exactly because of that. And people that doesn't regard that for something, they should think otherwise, because it is, you lead by examples, not only words. Words today have so much to play. It's only played by words. The game of the day is just words, not the example. So people pay less attention to when they want to go into leadership. They don't regard their life as example. Their words are beyond that. And a preacher that I met, and that is especially regarded in a church, that I don't think I can be a leader otherwise, but in a church, no, because it is based on the biblical terms. So that is my statement, but I don't really know. I am not sure of anything, but that is my statement, that I don't want to go into leadership. And I met a preacher from a Norwegian Pentecostal church, that said, when I told him that I'm divorced, I don't take leaderships or something, that God is bigger than my heart. And for me that was a blessing, word of blessings, because you can condemn yourself, you can judge yourself very harshly, and that is maybe I'm the right to do it because I know myself. I should judge myself quite hard because I don't want to be a mockery to holiness or other people's seeking of guidance. No, I want to be honest. I even call myself a false prophet because I don't believe that the truth, no man can talk the truth. There will always be some slippery slope within the mouth, the words. So when the life doesn't go according to the words, he will be put to his place. And even as much as that word was a blessing to me, I have come to the same conclusion. I can't be a leader. And someone in a recent community, I was listened to more than others. And I oppose that very strongly, because my words can be good, it can be well-founded arguments, but people should have a chance. So I just went out of this community, Christian community, because I don't want to be regarded as a leader. This is my approach to today. I don't want to be listened to in that extent that they overrule every other thoughts. No, I want to be honest. I want to put my first in the row of being judged. So I've been hard on judging other people before that was divorced. I became divorced. I judged people that went out of the church. I went out of the church. I am the one. I am the man. As Jonathan said to David, you are the man. But David should say, I am the man. For crying out loud, I am the man. You have to be honest, brutally honest. So this is how things are today. People don't really care about their life as long as there is forgiveness, as long as they can slide out with the nice words. It's all lies. It's all lies, my friends. Don't try to get away with words, because words will catch you. Your own words will catch you. So this to be hard in that way, I don't feel it's wrong. I don't feel it's not just. It's like I discriminate myself for a good reason. I don't take every opportunities, but there is so much to life we have to live for. I don't want to be a leader. Maybe I wanted, but here I'm sitting on YouTube making speech for everybody. So what a glorious way to come around with honesty, with straightforwardness. Don't slippery slope with people. Like you can say this when this is going to happen. You can say that when that is going to happen. That is a lie. Regard it as a lie, a cheat, avoidance of facts. To avoid the facts and avoid the truth is a slippery slope. And people will not put up with it in the end. They will go away. As I told yesterday, this man that didn't believe that he would say that I want Ole back. I want Ole back because he was straightforward to the employees. He could put verbs in his mouth, and now we need him. Yeah, I told people back then, this is a man similar to me, yet he can't stand me. He gets nauseous every time I come. So this is a man I know by heart, have a different heart than his mouth. So I was proven right back now, because I take people a little bit differently than what meets the eye. So I knew he was a nice guy, just guy, but he didn't let it out. So to be you is a honest, hard ruling, but you have to agree that you are worth this hardship, because life shouldn't be easy. Life shouldn't be a game. Life shouldn't be all about your fortune and fame. No! Life should be about what you get sense of it, contacts with other people, with yourself, with God, with everything. You need to have these connections with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And this story Jesus said, this son that strayed away, he came to himself. He came to himself. And that is a way to say he admitted the truth. He had everything in his father's mansion, but let it go. So it's kind of this honesty, this factual honesty, that will inspire people to reach even longer. You can't reach so far when you have a bad conscience. You will fall. You will fall because there is something broken within you, and every human can't fix it. You need to be fixed. So that out of that fixing and that healing process, you can do whatever you want. You can glory. So believe in now, believe in future, believe in the past. So this creativity, keep your room closed and open, keep your room safe and secure, but also vulnerable. It can be vulnerable. It can be good to be vulnerable. And that is what people need to exercise on, to be vulnerable, to be sore, to be the softy, to be weak, to learn how to be weak in a good way, not in a bad way, looking down on yourself. No, be weak in a good way so you can protect yourself, you can nourish yourself, you can seek people that are good in this kind of position, because not everybody is admitting to those kind of weaknesses. Maybe very few. But you see, when you are together with people that embrace themselves for who they are, despite things that is happening, despite how they are, that is good people to be around when things are not going so good. So I wish you all the best, my friends. We can't talk forever, we can't be forever, but to keep our mind fresh, the good inspiration, glory, hallelujah, and be fighting spirit for the good, do good, because you want to prove that there is good to fight for.